So I had a date. I scheduled a date for Friday night at 7 p.m. Everything's cool.
Amazing. I'm sure this is about to be a wonderful video about how great your date was, right? Lock in here, Women's Sphere. Let's find out.
Friday comes, talking to the young lady, we confirm our 7 o'clock date. Cool enough.
Epic. You confirmed your date. This is a really strong start. Certainly it's not going to go downhill quickly, right?
As it turns out, I'm always late.
Well, it's good that you're self-aware, right? That you can't show up on time, so I'm hoping you gave yourself extra time. Not sure what the eye roll was about your own inability to be punctual. I wonder if that's alluding to anything we're about to find out.
Well, I arrived at said young lady's house probably like 7:15, 7:20.
Right, so I think we saw that one coming. Feels like this was preventable, but what else?
She is upset, put off, annoyed. I don't understand why.
Full transparency for once, sarcasm aside, I do feel like you know why.
Let me explain.
This is about to be phenomenal. I can already feel it.
I planned a date. Yes, I told her I was going to pick her up at 7 o'clock. However, I'm picking her up from her house. She's not on a bus stop. It's not in the middle of a rainstorm. She's in the comfort of her own home waiting for me to drive to pick her up, to drive her to said date, to pay for said date, to entertain her on said date.
Right, so already immediately this proves these types of guys who think that women literally are providing nothing and that they are the prize and they're doing anything. So you're picking her up in your car and taking her on a simple date. Most people would say that is the bare minimum. You think you're the prize so heavily that if she's even upset that you are late, then she is the problem and ungrateful.
So the time between 7 o'clock and 7:20 when she was waiting for me was not an inconvenience to her.
It was inconvenient, though, because you said you'd be there at a certain time. She worked that into her schedule because, unfortunately, these guys also never realize that women are like people with lives outside of them as well. And you weren't there at that time, and she's allowed to be a little bit irritated by that.
She's getting chauffeured around. She's getting taken out. So you waited 20 minutes. So her thought process was, you don't have no respect for time. And then she's giving me attitude. So now you're ruining the date.
No, dude, you're ruining the date by thinking that you're entitled to this woman just doing whatever you do, say, and living in your world on your time and not simply apologizing for being late. And I'm glad she pressed you on that and gave you a hard time for it because you could have just said you were sorry and the date could have gone on normally. So it sounds like she made the right choice. Because yes, at the end of the day, is 15 to 20 minutes enough to throw away an entire date on? Of course not. It is something that I'll notice, but I'm not going to ruin the whole date. What I will ruin, though, is a man who refuses to just say, I'm sorry, genuinely, and move past something, and instead comes online and makes a whole video crying about it.
For going to social media to cry, I'm definitely breaking up with him, or I would not pursue the